Welcome to Martial Mastery Media, your home for exploring the greatest warriors, fighting philosophies, and martial arts systems the world has ever known. If you're passionate about karate, jiu-jitsu, MMA, Krav Maga, kickboxing, and ancient combat traditions, you've found your tribe. On this channel, we dig into the lives of martial arts legends, analyze powerful techniques, and explore combat philosophies across time and cultures. We invite you to subscribe to Martial Mastery Media, hit that notification bell so you'll never miss an episode, and give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends, family, and fellow martial arts enthusiasts. And don't forget to check out our vast library of content on karate, jiu-jitsu, MMA, Krav Maga, and more. Also, explore our other channels, Galactic Secrets for Cosmic Mysteries and Alien Theories, and Myths Through Time, where gods, myths, and ancient legends live again. The links will be in the description below. Now let's dive into the incredible story of one of Okinawa's most enigmatic and influential karate masters, Motobu Choki. Part 1. The Origins of a Fearless Fighter. Motobu Choki, 1870 to 1944, was born into the Motobu-ryu, a prominent branch of Okinawan nobility rooted in the Ryukyuan kingdom. Although part of a prestigious family, as the third son, Motobu was not the primary heir, and thus was initially denied traditional martial instruction. This restriction only fueled his determination. He pursued training independently, and was eventually tutored by some of the most revered Okinawan masters of the time: Itosu Anko, Matsumura Sokon, Kosaku Matsumura, and Soken Bushi Matsumura. These masters trained him in shurite, known for its linear techniques and quick footwork, tomarite, which emphasized evasiveness and agility, and nahate, which focused on breathing, internal strength, and close-in power. These three schools of thought laid the foundation for the modern systems we now know as Shotokan, Shito-ryu, and Goju-ryu. Motobu's learning was unconventional and aggressive. He favored real combat over theory and kata. In a time when karate was largely practiced for health and discipline, Motobu was testing techniques in real fights, on the streets, in the dojos, and even in barroom challenges. His encounters were not reckless brawls but calculated field tests of effectiveness. Motobu believed karate had to be proven through practical results. His approach earned him both fame and notoriety. He was often considered unrefined compared to more philosophical practitioners, but to many, he was a martial genius with unmatched instinct and timing. His mantra, "Karate is sente," or "Karate begins with initiative," underscored his belief that a martial artist must always be prepared to act first and act decisively. Part 2. The Motobu-ryu Legacy. Motobu's fighting system eventually crystallized into what is known as Motobu-ryu, a school of practical, efficient combat that emphasized self-defense in real-world conditions. At the core of his system was the Naihanchi kata, a form that he believed encapsulated all necessary principles for close-quarters combat. While other styles used Naihanchi as a beginner's form, Motobu viewed it as the pinnacle of street-effective karate. Motobu-ryu stressed posture, center-line defense, hip movement, and rapid counterattacks. Techniques were executed in tight ranges, simulating confined urban environments. Reflex training, quick intercepts, and fast combinations defined his drills. He also utilized the makiwara extensively, not just for building striking power, but for hardening the body and refining technique. In 1922, his philosophy received national recognition. During a public exhibition in Kyoto, Motobu fought and defeated a foreign boxer using swift and unexpected strikes. The victory stunned audiences and sparked national interest in karate. At a time when many were trying to package karate as a peaceful and aesthetic art, Motobu proved that its techniques could dominate in a modern fighting environment. Motobu documented his philosophy in books such as Watashi no Karate Jutsu, My Karate Art, and Okinawa Kenpo, where he criticized the over-reliance on kata and stressed functional application. His writing resonated with fighters and reformers alike. Part 3. Global Impact and Influence on Karate. While Gichin Funakoshi is credited with popularizing karate in mainland Japan, Motobu played an essential role in grounding karate as an effective combat art. The two had different approaches. Funakoshi focused on the spiritual and educational value of karate, while Motobu demanded that it be tested under pressure. Motobu's legacy influenced the direction of several full-contact and realistic karate systems that emerged after World War II. Masutatsu Oyama, the founder of Kyokushin Karate, was influenced by Motobu's practical mindset. Likewise, Kudo, Shidokan, and Ashihara Karate reflect his emphasis on application over form. Motobu's lineage also contributed significantly to the resurgence of realistic self-defense in both civilian and military training in Japan. His students, including Shoshin Nagamine, founder of Matsubayashi-ryu, and Yasuhiro Konishi, influencer of Shindo Jinen-ryu, helped spread his teachings. Though often overshadowed in textbooks, Motobu's ideas had a deep and lasting influence on both Japanese and global karate communities. In the West, practitioners who sought martial realism found inspiration in Motobu's methods. His insistence on real-world training anticipated the modern trend towards scenario-based training, pressure testing, and full-contact sparring. In many ways, Motobu was a pioneer of what is today seen as reality-based self-defense. Part 4. The Warrior Philosophy of Motobu Choki. The heart of Motobu's practice was a deeply personal warrior code. He saw karate not as a collection of movements, but as a mindset, an alert, aggressive, and adaptable way of moving through life. Motobu encouraged students to observe human behavior, to react instinctively, and to be constantly aware of their surroundings. He emphasized timing and distance above all. In his writings and teachings, Motobu expressed that knowing when to strike and being in the right position was more important than raw power. This concept would later influence modern ideas of mai, combative distancing, and sen no sen, striking at the moment the opponent intends to strike. Motobu's approach also included moral responsibility. Though he was feared and often misrepresented, those close to him described him as honorable and committed to preserving the original values of Okinawan martial culture. He believed in respect, discipline, and the role of the martial artist as a protector, not an aggressor. Final words. Motobu Choki remains one of the most complex, influential, and underappreciated figures in the history of karate. A fierce fighter, brilliant tactician, and unapologetic reformer, he stood firm in his belief that karate must work when it matters most. His legacy endures not just in kata or textbooks, but in every martial artist who values real-world effectiveness, honest training, and unwavering warrior spirit. Thank you for watching Martial Mastery Media. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another journey into the world of martial arts. Share this video with your friends, family, and fellow martial arts enthusiasts, and check out our other content on karate, jiu-jitsu, MMA, Krav Maga, kickboxing, and more. For more epic deep dives, explore our other YouTube channels, Galactic Secrets and Myths Through Time. The links will be in the description below. Us.